Okay, so have you ever had that moment where you're at work, you need some information, like something specific,
Oh, yeah, all the time.
and you just know it's got to be somewhere in the company's files?
Buried in a mountain of PDFs.
Right. Like an ancient scroll lost to the sands of time.
Totally.
McKinsey actually did a study and found we waste something like 20% of our work week just searching for stuff internally.
Oh, way.
Yeah. And for business professionals, it's even worse, almost 30%.
Wow, that's like an entire day.
I know, right? It's crazy. And working here at Kanerika, I see it all the time. We have so much information in so many different formats, documents, videos, presentations.
Different languages, even.
Exactly. Keeping track of it all is a full-time job in itself.
So what are we supposed to do? Drown in this sea of data?
Well, that's where DokGPT comes in.
DokGPT.
Yeah, it's something we've been developing here at Kanerika, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Imagine having an AI assistant that can instantly find anything you need from all those documents.
And an AI that knows where everything is.
Pretty much. It's built on this technology called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation.
Sounds complicated.
It's actually not that bad once you break it down.
Yeah.
Basically, it lets the AI understand your questions and then find the most relevant information, even if it's scattered across multiple files.
So no more digging through endless folders.
Exactly. DokGPT brings the answers to you.
I like the sound of that.
So in this deep dive, we're going to explore all the amazing things DokGPT can do. We have some info here that explains how it works, its key features.
What about real-world applications?
Oh, we'll definitely get to that. Plus, we have this really cool blog post about our WhatsApp integration.
Oh, I read that. It's awesome how you can access DokGPT right from your phone.
It's super convenient. But we don't want to just focus on that. We want to give you the big picture of how DokGPT can transform the way we handle information.
Sounds good to me.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty. What exactly is this RAG thing, and how does it work its magic?
Well, think of it this way. You have these large language models, LLMs. They're like super smart AI brains. Okay.
They have a ton of general knowledge, but they don't know anything specific about your company, right?
Right.
So RG is like giving them access to your company's internal knowledge base. When you ask a question, it retrieves the most relevant information from your documents and then uses that to generate an answer.
Oh, so it's like giving the AI the cheat sheet for our exam.
Exactly. And the cool thing is DokGPT can work with different LLMs like GPT-4 from OpenAI or Google's Gemini.
So you can choose the best AI for the job.
Yep. It gives you flexibility and keeps you up to date with the latest advancements.
That's smart. So walk me through the process. What happens when I type a question into DokGPT?
Okay, so your question gets fed into something called an embedding model.
An embedding model.
Yeah, think of it as a way to understand the meaning of text.
Yeah.
It turns your question and all your documents into these numerical representations, like giving each piece of information a unique digital fingerprint.
So it's not just looking for specific words. No, it's looking for the underlying concepts. These fingerprints, or vectors, are then stored in a special database called a vector database.
A vector database.
Yeah, it's like a library where related information is stored close together. This allows DokGPT to find the most relevant documents in a flash.
Got it. So it finds the documents that are most similar in meaning to my question. But how does it know which one actually contains the answer?
That's where re-ranking models come in.
Re-ranking models.
Yeah. They fine-tune the search results and pick out the passages that are most likely to answer your question. Think of it as a librarian highlighting the exact paragraph you need.
That's awesome. So DokGPT not only finds stuff, but it finds the right stuff fast. What happens then? Does it just spit out the answer?
Not quite. DokGPT gives you what we call structured responses, meaning it's not just a wall of text. It gives you citations, so you know where the information came from. It can even format data into tables or generate charts and graphs.
Charts and graphs.
Yeah.
Seriously.
If your question involves numbers, it can visualize the data for you.
So it's not just finding information, it's analyzing it and presenting it in a way that's actually helpful.
Precisely.
That's amazing. I mean, how much time could we save if we didn't have to manually create all those reports?
A lot. And that's just one of the many cool features DokGPT has.
Oh, there are more.
Definitely. For instance, it can do cross-document consolidation.
Cross-document what now?
So let's say you're looking for information that's spread across multiple documents.
Been there?
DokGPT can pull all the relevant bits and pieces from those documents and combine them into a single, coherent answer.
So I don't have to open a million files and try to piece it all together myself?
Nope. DokGPT does it all for you.
That's a game changer. What else?
Well, what about language barriers. We live in a globalized world, right?
True.
DokGPT has built-in translation capabilities. So you can ask a question in English, and it can search documents in any language and translate the answer back to you.
No way. That's huge. So we can access knowledge from anywhere in the world, regardless of language.
Exactly. DokGPT breaks down those barriers.
This is blowing my mind. Okay, what about data? We have a lot of that lying around too.
DokGPT handles that like a champ. If your question involves numbers, it can organize the data into tables, convert currencies and measurements, and even generate charts and graphs for you.
Like a personal data analyst.
Pretty much. It helps you see the bigger picture and make sense of the information.
This is way beyond anything I've ever seen before. And what about images and videos? We have tons of those too.
DokGPT can handle those as well. It can find relevant images based on your question and even locate specific timestamps in videos where the information you need appears.
Wow. So no more scrubbing through hours of video footage.
Exactly. It pinpoints the exact moment for you.
Now, what if the information I need isn't in our internal documents at all?
No problem. DokGPT can also search the web.
Really?
Yep. It integrates with web search engines to find the most up-to-date information, especially for things like finance or market research.
So it's like having access to all the knowledge in the world all in one place.
Pretty much.
And what if I want to explore a topic in more detail? Do I have to start a new search every time?
Nope. DokGPT is conversational. It can suggest follow-up questions based on your initial query, guiding you deeper into the subject.
So it's like having a really smart research assistant who knows what you're going to ask next.
Exactly.
This is incredible. And speaking of incredible, let's talk about the WhatsApp integration.
Ah, yes. The WhatsApp integration. It's a real game changer.
I think a lot of our listeners are going to love this. You can access DokGPT right from your phone. No need to log into any special systems.
Exactly. You just ask your questions through a familiar WhatsApp chat interface.
So convenient.
This is perfect for people who are on the go, like field technicians or remote teams. They can access company information anytime, anywhere.
I can see this being useful for customer support too.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to instantly look up product info or troubleshooting guides right from your phone.
Absolutely. And HR can use it to answer employee questions, saving everyone a lot of time.
What about global teams?
WhatsApp has billions of users worldwide, so it's a familiar platform for pretty much everyone.
Plus, it's super easy to use. No learning curve at all.
And with the WhatsApp Business API, you can even automate responses, making things even more efficient.
Okay, so we've covered how DokGPT works and some of its amazing features. Now let's talk about real-world applications. Where is it actually making a difference?
Well, in manufacturing, for example, technicians can use it to access manuals, maintenance schedules, and troubleshooting guides.
That could really reduce downtime and improve safety.
Definitely. And for HR, it can streamline onboarding by giving new employees instant access to company policies and procedures.
So no more bombarding HR with basic questions.
Exactly. What about knowledge management?
Yeah, how does DokGPT help with that?
It acts as a central repository for all your company's knowledge. You can store past project reports, research findings, best practices.
So we don't lose valuable information when people leave the company.
Exactly. It preserves institutional memory.
I like that. What about customer support?
DokGPT can automate customer support by providing instant answers to FAQs and troubleshooting guides.
That could really free up human agents to focus on more complex issues.
And improve customer satisfaction. We also have integrations with Zoho People and Zoho CRM.
Tell me more about those.
Well, with Zoho People, employees can access their HR information, like leave balances and work schedules, directly through WhatsApp.
Right from their phone. That's so convenient.
And with Zoho CRM, sales teams can get instant access to customer data, interaction history, deal statuses.
All through WhatsApp?
Yep. It's all about putting the information you need at your fingertips.
I also saw something about potential applications in healthcare.
Yes, that's a really exciting area. DokGPT could be used to access patient records, medical research, and treatment protocols.
Potentially saving lives.
Absolutely.
This all sounds fantastic, but what about security? We're talking about sensitive company information here.
Don't worry, security is built into DokGPT from the ground up. The WhatsApp integration uses end-to-end encryption.
So our conversations are private.
Completely. We also have strict access controls and data masking techniques to protect sensitive data.
So only authorized personnel can access certain information.
Exactly. We take security very seriously.
That's good to hear. So, to wrap things up, DokGPT is more than just a search engine. It's a game changer for how we manage and access knowledge.
It understands your questions, finds the most relevant information, and presents it in a clear and concise way.
And with the WhatsApp integration, it's more accessible than ever.
Imagine all the time you could save and how much more productive you could be.
It's really incredible. And it makes you wonder, how will AI tools like DokGPT shape the future of work?
It's an exciting time to be in this field.
If you're interested in learning more about DokGPT, please visit the Kanerika website. We'd be happy to give you a personalized demo.
See how DokGPT can help you unlock the power of your information.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.